We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB.
Fielder, Juan Soto.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ackerman over to his right, one out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Santana is after it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
First baseman.
At the plate, Matt Olson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call from the same location over and over and over.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Striding in, Ronald Ackerman, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Domingo Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Domingo Santana is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Evan Longoria. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Baseman number 3. Evan
He's ready. Here's the first
Longoria.
offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Second
Here's
baseman.
Ben Zobrist now.
Ben
He enters play
Zobrist.
hitting down in the 240s for the year. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he misses there, 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Stepping in, Will Myers.
7.
First shot for
The
him
right
here with a
fielder,
runner
number
at
4.
first now and 1 away.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
So digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Standing in, Matt Chapman. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Watson.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's just looking overmatched right here. A late swing followed by another late swing. Just dominating him right now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Frankie Montes.
Leading off for
He'll
Washington,
stand in to open
That's
things up here in the third.
Frankie Montes.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. One down. Digging in for his second at bat, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Julio Teheran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Julio Teheran.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just a tick behind for a strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first
Now
out.
batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Right fielder number
Ready
16.
now, Domingo Santana.
Domingo
He got on top of
Santana.
one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Teheran rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second, and he'll pull into second with one away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Yeah.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Into the windup and the pitch. 4-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Olson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 8.
Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. And the pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Chapman rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance. Number 17. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Julio Teheran.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings at the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box now Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ackerman over to his right. one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off as they look.
Ronald Ackerman.
And he takes ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
16,
Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kurt Suzuki.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hard ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Digging in, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers on the move. And that ends the inning. Here's Will Myers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ackerman has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Frankie Montes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Dustin Fowler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Grounded to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Joaquin Soria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
This one's down to third. Longoria's got it, and he's retired 1 away. Digging in once again, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The pitcher, number
So
49.
coming to the plate, Julio Teheran. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story onto the grass, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. It's been an 0 for 2.
Juan Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There's a shot out to right center field. Soto is on his way home. The relay throw. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Soto on the move, and no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Now batting, Ronald Ackerman.
Ronald Ackerman.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
High pop-up. Soria just to the right of the mound, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 16.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Settling in now, Will Myers.
Right fielder.
0 for 2 on his line.
Myers.
And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. Sharp ground ball to third. To his left, Chapman. And on one pitch, he's retired. Digging in to try it again, John Ryan Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. On to first, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Joaquin Soria. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Clint Robinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Benoit.
Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kurt Suzuki.
And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Ready once again, Matt Chapman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Low for ball 1. Benoit's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 count, and the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. it might be good for him.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ackerman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Inciarte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at bat.
Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Ackerman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 17. He comes in 0 for 2.
Second baseman, number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Swings through the slider there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
So he racks up this. Swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 17 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. This is in the air to left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Standing in, Ender Inciarte. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Benoit has the target. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Peter Moylan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Peter Moylan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Evan Longoria.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ready on 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Ackerman is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Here's Will Myers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Ackerman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Freddie Freeman. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,000.